Episode 2!
Everybody, I'm calling a meeting. Team meeting! Team meeting. Hey, everybody, team meeting on the roof.
I want to hear some good ideas today.
I am your host, Teagley. I got Yugen and I got Bubble here with me.
What up? Good to be here.
Let's talk about some fun stuff. All right, Yugen, starting us out. You were telling me about your Steam Deck earlier. Tell me a little bit about it. What's it been like playing on a Steam Deck?
Yeah. All right. So I have, as you know, or as you don't know, I guess, there's a few different models of the Steam Deck. There's the, I guess for like the modern, they all basically come out with the same storage, which is 512 gigabytes. But there's the LCD screen, and then there's the OLED, and then there's the 1 terabyte OLED screen. I have the 512 gigabyte OLED screen right here. Basically, LCD and OLED, OLED's just like fancier screen, ever so slightly larger, and you can just get better colors from it. Like the blacks are very easier and sharper than an LCD can get.
Hold on. Yes. Okay.
I'll be back later.
Have fun.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. But the cool other thing, they'll show it in a second, but they have like their own custom.
Wait, my DoorDash is here.
animations.
Hold on.
Oh shit! You missed the startup animation, but that's okay.
Startup animation of your laptop or your PC?
Of the Steam Deck, yeah, you can edit it. You can like
Oh.
change it to whatever game you want. I have it for Hades right now, even though I've never played it. I kind of really want to play it, but yeah, but it's pretty cool. This is the main menu right here. You can cycle through your most recently played games. You can go to your library. You can buy games or whatever. I think the best thing that I've been experiencing with the Steam Deck is just the variety of games that you can play on it. Now, obviously, you're not going to really be able to play like, the super high-end games like Cyberpunk is not really probably that great of a game, or like GTA 5. Yeah, you can download it.
They're just going to be kind of like hard to play.
Yeah, I tried playing Cyberpunk 2077 on the Steam Deck, and obviously the battery drains really fast. This is supposed to have anywhere from like 3 to 15 hours of gameplay before you need to charge it. And if you're playing like Cyberpunk, this is definitely going to be like a 2-hour kind of gaming session, which is fine. But like I had to definitely tone down like the graphics a little bit, like the shading on like people. They definitely looked a little rough, a little blocky, kind of like PS2 graphic style. The density wasn't too crazy, but you got to do whatever you can to make sure you get some decent FPS. But whatever game you play, they have these little Steam Deck verifications on them. They got like a little check mark on the screen depending on what game you're playing. So technically, Cyberpunk is verified.
Saying what, that it works well on it?
Yeah. And if you go to the game info, it actually tells you like specifically what's verified about it. So like a Steam Deck compatibility, if it's like all check marks, it's like all functionality is accessible for using the default controller configuration. This game shows Steam Deck controller icons, in-game interface text is legible, all that stuff. There are some games that say that the game info is playable, but it's not necessarily like ideal. Like whenever I got back from visiting the Teagley, I bought Inscription for my Steam Deck because we had a lot of fun playing that. And it's technically under like the playable icon, which is like that eye or whatever. It's just saying that like you can play it, but it's not the best. But it's not like super accurate because this thing plays perfectly fine on the Steam Deck. And I actually had a lot of fun playing this. I have 5 hours on it.
In Inscription?
Yeah, in Inscription. But I think the greatest thing about the Steam Deck that I've been messing with a lot is just how it encourages me to play a bunch of other games within like my Steam library that like I haven't really given the chance to play. my Steam library, I have here. Let me check. I have 93 games on my Steam library, and I only have like 9 games that are above 20 hours, right? So I have a bunch that like I just simply don't play.
Yeah.
And the best thing about like the Steam Deck is that since, it's definitely more for like less powerful games or less demanding games, it's been opening my eyes to like being able to finally play some of the games that I've barely given any attention to. Um some of those games that I've been playing a lot are it's actually my first time like playing it because I got it as a gift from one of my friends. But Ultrakill is a phenomenal and very fun game to play uh on the Steam Deck. And it's like I've never played a game like it before, but it's like very fast paced, like running guns kind of game. You die fast, but you keep on respawning. You just beat the game as fast as you can with the most amount of kills. I've been playing a lot of indie games like Celeste or what else? I've been playing Two Kingdoms, um, Islanders, Forager, just like a bunch of
All
like
on your Steam
pixelated.
Deck or just in general?
Yeah, all on my Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Basically, I have played Control as well a little bit, which is honestly pretty impressive how well it looks for running on a Steam Deck, and I was still able to get consistently like 40 FPS, which is in my opinion, it's definitely playable. But um, I've been finally been able to experience all these lesser and smaller games that I wouldn't really pay attention too much on my PC. Because whenever I'm on my PC, like my main thing is like I could play one of these smaller games, but why would I like go out of my way when I can just play something that I know I'm definitely going to like and that I have the most experience with? Which, to be fair, like I was telling Teagley before this, like I've been playing a lot of Cyberpunk this week on my PC, and I can't really do that on my Steam Deck very well. But it's a great balance for me to be able to play the really big games, the AAA crazy ones on my PC, but then I can play the really relaxed ones on my Steam Deck, and it gives two very different vibes for experiencing video games, depending on like what mood I'm in and how I want to enjoy that kind of media.
Valid. How would you say it compares to a Switch? Have you played on a Switch?
Oh yeah, I got a Switch OLED as well. I think like I like the Switch, and like I'm a decent fan of Nintendo. Obviously not when it comes to their business decisions, but when it comes exclusively to their games, like I do like their games. Like I fuck with Mario. I like Mario. Mario Kart. I've been actually playing a lot of Mario Odyssey whenever I was on winter break. I was doing that a lot
with
before
a
I got
movie
the
for
Steam
that,
Deck.
aren't they?
Yeah, they're making the Super Mario 2, which deals with Super Mario Galaxy, which is objectively the best Mario game of all. Like
I remember you playing
Super
that
Mario
one.
Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Like those are the games.
Yeah.
And I love them to death. So I'm very excited about that. But I think for me, the best selling point for the Steam Deck compared to the Switch is specifically for me, and especially, specifically for all of us that actually have a PC, like all of our games that are on our Steam library are automatically available to us on our Steam Deck. Now, like if I wanted to play a game on my Switch, not only would I have to repurchase the game, but I would also like have to start all the way over at the beginning of it because none of my progress would be saved on a completely different system, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, like if I wanted to play Dying Light on my PC, and then if I wanted to play it on my Steam Deck, I'm gonna have everything that I have on my Steam library ready to go. I have Dying Light on my Switch, but I had to spend an extra like $30 just to get it, and I had to start all the way, no legend levels, no nothing. I had to rebeat the game, which was still fun and all, but if there's a single game that I want to play that I don't have on my Switch, but I do on my PC, I have to rebuy it and go through the whole process
honestly,
on my Switch, which is not very cost effective.
That sucks anyways. I feel like we should be able to buy the right to play a game from the maker of the game and then be able to play it on whatever console we have in any way. Like if I bought the game and I had a PlayStation and an Xbox, that one game should work on PlayStation and it should work on Xbox because I bought it. Not at the same
Like in
time.
our
It shouldn't
account.
work at the same
Like
time. Yeah, like
honestly,
my account.
the only way that would even be possible is if, because obviously every console has their own platform for profiles and setting up and their own subscriptions. But the only way they would do that, which isn't very profitable for any of those companies, is to have where all their profiles, memberships, everything strictly run off of Steam. All right. But then again, they lose money because Steam's free online. Like you don't pay for a membership to play online with people. With PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, it's a subscription that you have to pay for to be online.
What's up, y'all? Check out Teagley's Trinkets. We're going to be opening up some NFL cards for this episode. It's going to be a good one.
Well, if we're talking profit, then my point's out the window anyways, because I'm saying that we should be able to buy the game once and use it on any console as long as we're the only one playing it. That's pretty much what I'm saying. But even from the video game maker, they want people to buy multiple copies. If you have a PlayStation and an Xbox, they want you to buy 2 copies.
Which, honestly, I think that's where Xbox is doing the right thing because their next Xbox is strictly going to run Steam. Like, the Xbox now, you can run Steam as it is, but you have to go through a third party, sign up for this beta program for Xbox, and then it allows you to get the Steam app and run Steam on your Xbox, which I've done. I have Steam on my Xbox, and I'm logged into my Steam account on there. So I can play all the games that I have on Steam that are compatible with controller. I can play them on my Xbox. But it's just a hassle where you can't just go ahead and get it. Mm-hmm. You have to go through all these steps because I think it took like a week because they have to approve your account to even get Steam on your Xbox. They have to approve it. It's like a whole fucking process. But I think that's where Xbox might kind of take over the gaming community a little bit. Just simply for that fact is it's going to be the console's already compatible with keyboard and mouse, but now they're going to make it even more compatible where you can play all the games on Steam on Xbox, which kind of makes PlayStation obsolete in a way because most of PlayStation's games like Spider-Man, God of War, all this shit, all of those games end up being released on PC. All of them. Like you can play them on all. It might take a little bit longer, but they do get released on PC, and if they're on Steam with Xbox, who needs a fucking PlayStation? They can go on Steam on their Xbox and fucking play.
True.
First things first, like I do definitely agree that Xbox Game Pass is significantly better than like the PlayStation Plus or whatever. Like Xbox Game Pass gets you like so many more games like available to you. Like you can play whatever the hell you want, to be honest. Compared to PlayStation Plus. And I think it definitely does help. Maybe not so much for like Xbox Game Pass, like for the traditional or, for like the casual gamer, but for like people that like can access like Steam through their Xbox or whatever, like they definitely will be able to like play like PlayStation exclusives whenever they're out. Like how Bubble was saying, like The Last of Us or Spider-Man or whatever the fuck, like those are on Steam right now. Like hell, I have Spider-Man Remastered on my Steam library, but yeah. I definitely think that I don't think that makes PlayStation obsolete because while Xbox does have the strength of the Xbox Game Pass and just having like that wide range of gaming variety, I don't think there's a single like gaming company out there. I guess you could kind of say Nintendo, but Nintendo's kind of weird because it's like its own little bubble. Like it's really hard for those games to interact. This is like 15 to 16 hours into the game. I think I'm just doing a side quest for it. But in this playthrough, I'm rocking like a Netrunner, tech and reflex kind of build with a V. So as you can see in the clip right now, like I'm focusing a lot on like being able to interact and disable enemy technology, like both including cyberware and just like turrets and whatever the hell. I think just from like the clips that I've seen of Cyberpunk and like my own experience with it, like one of the best strong points of Cyberpunk is the vast versatility that you have to you with like how you can interact and tackle any different kind of problem multiple different ways within the same problem for Cyberpunk. Like if I was a
Yeah.
strength build at like either strength or stealth, like I could have handled this situation completely differently than the way I did. But I've been really fucking with it. I really do like the Netrunner build where it's being able to fuck with people from a distance with like short circuiting or overheating their systems to make them more vulnerable to my guns. Yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun with it. I'm excited to get more Eddie and to unlock more cyberware. Zergy and I over break were watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and that's kind of inspired my build just a little bit. And I really want to save up money or eddies and try to look up where the Sandevistan is, which is the spinal implant cyberware that David Martinez had, and that's why I want to try to fuck with that. But I'm not there quite yet. And
So what did you say your build was?
I'm going for like a reflex, edge runner, and tech build. So I've been focusing a lot on like I know for like body, reflex, and cool, like they specifically deal with different kinds of weapons. Like if you go for the strength, that's definitely more like shotguns and like ARs and like miniguns and stuff like that. Reflex just works a lot more with like movement speed, being able to like dash, being able to if you have like a katana, you can get the skill where like you can block bullets with it. Edge runner lets me have more RAM so I can do more damage to more people because I have that's what those little magazine clip things were on the top of it. It showed how much RAM I had to fuck with. And then the tech stuff just lets me be a little bit more technologically intelligent about like cybernetics and stuff that goes along within like quests and stuff like that. I'm sure it has its own stuff too. I think the cool thing about the Edge Runners build is, I could be wrong, but I think that's the skill tree that lets you progress more like cyberware for you to be able to hold on to. So I've been fucking with that more.
I'd probably go for like a stealth kind of build.
Yeah,
those
those are cool.
I'll get in there, eat your mama's coochie, and get out. That's what I like to tell Bubble every night.
Oh yeah, I always say this like whenever I get
coochie.
I'm telling you this right now, Teagley. I would absolutely slap the fuck out of you and dominate you.
Before or after I ate your mama's coochie?
Both.
You'd let him do it though?
It's too late. It's too late to do it before, so you're gonna just have to do it after.
I'm telling you right now, the next time I see your ass, dude, it's on site. It's on site. I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass, and there's gonna be shit you can do.
I'll walk up with a cop.
I'll fuck up the cop too. The fuck?
I'll walk up with the cop and the cop's gay buddy.
I'm gonna steal his taser.
His gay buddy's your dad.
Shove the.
What games have y'all been playing over the past week?
Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, Zombies.
How's that been for you?
Yeah, and honestly, it's pretty cool. I fucking love Zombies on Black Ops 7. I think the multiplayer, like normal multiplayer, is fucking dog shit. Fucking dog shit. But I really like the Zombies. It's just enjoyable. It kind of takes me back in the day. I like the tasks. I like playing survival a lot. I really like how they brought back Dead Ops Arcade. Me and I actually wanted to play with, but it was an original game mode when they first came out with Zombies in Black Ops 1. They added Dead Ops Arcade. And I remember playing that as a kid all the time. And I love that they added it in because it's like you go through like different stages and with zombies and you have unlimited ammo. It's basically like a spray and pray game almost, but it does get hard even with unlimited ammo. It gets hard.
What game did it come from? You said you loved playing it as a kid, so where's it come
Black
from?
Ops 1.
Black Ops 1, Dead Ops Arcade. I don't remember it. I
Yeah,
didn't play a whole lot
it
of
was there.
one.
That's why I first played, because I remember sitting in
Yeah.
my every time I would go to my uncle's and my cousins had this box TV in their garage and a old Xbox 360, and they would put it on for me so I could play it. And that's where I kind of fell in love with playing zombies on any Black Ops. Like no matter what, any Black Ops
Yeah.
game, I always like a lot of my levels, camos, all this other
Yeah.
shit like
Me
unlocks. It always
too.
comes from zombies because I just enjoy that game mode more.
Yeah.
Black Ops 6 had a really good multiplayer, but I always prefer to play over anything. So, but right now I'm gonna try out this new game. It's an RPG game called Where Winds Meet, and it's free on Steam. And it looks
I've
pretty
heard of
interesting.
that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I've heard of that.
I've seen it on TikTok, and it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna try it out.
What about you, Teagley? What games have you been playing?
I've been playing I'll wake up in the mornings, I'll be playing Apex, and I've been getting home and I've been playing Madden because what I got going on in Madden is I've got this like roster which is full of not real NFL players, but my family and friends. So they got like the Ugulator in there. Yeah,
Am I good?
My
Defibrillators
game
in
just
there.
jumped from fucking
Yeah, you're good.
15% complete downloading to 31.
Yeah.
You're the free safety on the defense, and you're the
Hell yeah.
wide receiver on the offense, and you have like a little like eye tape right here, like a black eye tape, and Zergy boy, he's got one right here.
Oh shit, we be matching mirror style.
Yeah.
That's tough. Is Zergy good?
Yeah, yeah.
Which one's the
you
better
guys
player
both
between
had-
me and Zergy? On your team, that is. Which one's the
I
better
think
player?
I think Zergy had more tackles and more interceptions.
Damn.
But I'm starting a new season because I didn't have the girls in it.
On like a different note, though, did y'all hear or see Saripo? They added vehicles and a bunch of new maps and monsters you can play with.
Really?
What's up, y'all? Check out Fallout 4, brand new episode coming out tomorrow, and you will see me there because it's a video. So like I won't actually be there, it's a recording. So you will see me there, but I won't see you.
Yeah.
I didn't see
I've been
what they
thinking-
had, but I did see that they had like a
We-
massive new update.
We need to go
Yeah,
back
and they
we
created,
need to play Repo,
it looks like
and we need to play the climbing one.
Peak.
Yeah.
I wanted to play more Peak because I only have 4.4 hours on that. Y'all are playing the fuck out of it.
Yeah. It's fun.
I
If you want to
think.
play it, we can play it tonight.
I'm down.
Also, completely unrelated, but Teagley, do you have HBO Max? Damn. All right, never mind.
Why?
I was gonna say, whenever I got back from y'all's place, I started watching this show. It's called Primal. It's about a caveman and a dinosaur, but it's really good. I really like it. One of the coolest things about it is that there's no dialogue, so it tells the story through like actually showing you what's
Really?
happening instead of like the
That's cool.
characters talking. Like there's technically some language in it, but it's like its own fictional like ancient language for like some of the characters. The guy that made it, I didn't know it, but his name's Gennady Tartakovsky or something like that. But bro has a wicked fucking resume built up. He made Dexter's Laboratory, the Powerpuff Girls, and Samurai
Wow.
Jack.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then of course this. So he's like, bro, Cartoon Network was slopping this guy mad crazy, bro.
Our top 5 weekly games on Steam are as follows: Arc Raiders, Marvel Rivals, Counter-Strike, and at number 4 it says Steam Deck. So I'm just going to skip over number 4. So we have Warframe, which would actually be our number 4, and Quarantine Zone, which looks like our number 5. And so I want to
Interesting.
go into Quarantine Zone because I hadn't heard of this game before. So I'm just going to click on the trailer. It looks like a lot of fun. Dwight Fairfield. Yeah, and you just like, it looks like you just like scan them to see if they can come in or not. It looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, I've seen games like kind of similar to this. You check them out to see if they're infected or not.
Yeah, something like that. Like it looks like a really fun game to stream or something.
Yeah, I feel like that would definitely be cool. Is it a single player game?
I would imagine, yeah. The way that it looks like it is.
I don't know if you saw, but they also have a Rockstar Games sale for up to like 80% off for all like their major titles. I
Oh
feel like
yeah,
that'd
I
be
want to
kind
play
of.
the Red Dead because I haven't played that at all. The new one.
Yeah, bro. Red Dead 2, I have that, and I feel so bad about saying this. I have 59 hours on it, and I'm probably only like 5 to 6 hours away from beating the game, and I just stopped. Like I'm in chapter 6, I'm
Yeah,
like right there, and I just stopped.
you just got
And
tired of
then
it.
I wouldn't even say that because like whenever I was playing it, like I was having a lot of fun with it. Like I even envisioned myself, which to be fair, I kind of do this a lot, where I envisioned myself like kind of replaying the game like back to back to do like different decisions. Because
Yeah.
like in Red Dead 2, there's like the whole morality system where like you can make Arthur Morgan like a good person or a bad person. And I was doing
Oh really?
I was doing a high honor one where he was going to die a good person, which I don't want to spoil it, but I also don't really know too much. But I hear that's like it slightly changes the ending of the game based on which way you flipped and turned. But it's really fun. But I think like just a lot of stuff was going on in my life around then, and then I stopped because it says the last time that I played was May 17th, 2024. So almost 2 years ago, like a good year and a half from now. But I know I definitely want to get back into it. I don't think I'm going to restart whenever I do. I think I'm just going to beat the game and then restart and see how I want to do it from there. I think I
Yeah.
want to beat Cyberpunk first and then I'll go back into Red Dead 2. But I had a lot of fun with it. Like there's so much content that you can get from Red Dead 2. I never played the original Red Dead, but I know that it's just as critically acclaimed as Red Dead 2.
Yeah, I remember Dad being on like the PlayStation 2 playing the original Red Dead.
Yeah, I remember him playing that a little bit. I remember seeing my own dad play Red Dead, and it stuck
Yeah.
out to me so much because I've only ever seen that man play Madden like throughout the entirety of my life. Like that man has almost played not a single different game other than Madden. The only two that he has played that I remember is Red Dead Redemption and Far Cry 5.
Oh yeah, Far Cry makes sense if he played Red Dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is a little interesting, but yeah, but I kind of low key want Red Dead Redemption as well, but I got to beat Red Dead 2 first because I know it's a prequel, even though Red Dead Redemption came out like 15 years before the second one.
Really, it's a prequel? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, it's a prequel because you can. I think his name's John Marston, like the main protagonist for Red Dead Redemption. It's in the past, and like you can actually interact with John Marston in the second game.
Wow.
Yeah, because like the first game takes place in like 1911 or something like that, and the second game takes place in 1899 or what,
That's cool.
something like that. Yeah, I don't know.
Are you
Yeah,
alone?
let me see. Am I alone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's there?
What you mean no one's there?
To
Or
your
like a
left.
lip? To my left.
Nobody's over there?
No.
You're lying. Why does it seem like you're lying? Why are you being like so like hesitative?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Like no
There's
one's over
there's
here.
no one over there. You're looking at someone for sure.
Yeah, I'll show you what I'm looking at.
It looks
Hold
like you're
on.
looking at someone.
Look at this guy. Look at this big ass dude.
That's dope.
Yeah. His name's Brutus. I'm kind of curious, did they for Red Dead Redemption, did they just release it? Or did they like remaster? Oh, they did not remaster this shit.
Red Dead 2? Yeah, that
Red
was
Dead
their whole game.
Redemption.
That was all them. Oh, Red Dead Redemption, the first one was
Yeah. Yeah. Red Dead Redemption primarily takes place in 1911 with the epilogue extending into 1914. And then the second game takes place, yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 is primarily set in 1899. Acting as a prequel to the first game, the main story follows Arthur Morgan and the Vanderlyn gang. Yeah. With the epilogue taking place several years later in 1907, which I did not know. But
I
yeah,
see a lot of people do like role play on that game.
I know that there's a Red Dead Online, but I've heard that it's like notoriously shitty. Like
Yeah, I
it's really
bet.
bad. Like it's just not the same compared to like GTA Online.
Which is what they were going for. That's what they
Yeah.
wanted, just did like a older style.
Yeah. From what I understand, obviously, like I'm not the biggest like Rockstar Games nerd. Like I don't know a whole lot about Rockstar Games because my primary interaction with them is Red Dead 2. But from what I understand, with how they handled Red Dead Online, it doesn't seem like they really listen to community input like that
Yeah.
much. They
Yeah.
probably like they don't really have to listen to their community, which kind of sucks because I feel like it would obviously it'd be alive and running if they did, but
Well, it's how it
but
feels with GTA because it's like they don't really have
really,
to release it until they are ready for it. They don't really
yeah, I
have to
guess.
do anything with
Oh
it
yeah,
unless
oh
they
yeah,
want to.
yeah. I guess like if they did come to like specifically GTA 6, like they have all the power. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Like they are so profitable and so successful that they don't have to worry about like stockholders and shareholders like
Yeah.
breathing down their necks about a due date because they're holding like $1 billion worth of gaming entertainment right now with that, so they can do whatever the fuck they want. But I guess kind of going forward into that, or like leading into that, in my personal experience, I think one of the greatest, or at least like a very strong example of gaming devs listening to their community input would be Techland with like Dying Light 2, and
Oh
Dying
yeah.
Light the Beast. Like they, especially Dying Light 2, because whenever that game first came out, I played it on release, which was like February 4th, 2022. It was playable, but it was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah, Dying Light 2, I played it when it released. I I kind of like what they did with the game, like the health bars and stuff, making
yeah,
enemies
yeah,
tougher to
yeah.
fight. But for me, it was really glitchy.
Really?
And there was a lot of bugs that I ran into,
I
like
yeah.
progressing down the storyline. It kind of, yeah, it made the
I
game almost pretty impossible to play at some points.
Yeah, I was definitely experiencing some bugs too. I actually think it's kind of funny. It gave me for some I don't know why, but it gave me a really difficult achievement even though I didn't do it. Here, let me look at it. Let me see which one it was. It was like defeat all of the GRE anomalies or whatever, which is apparently like a rare achievement. And during that playthrough, I only beat like two or three, and there's like 20 in the game. So that was kind of funny that, yeah, it says defeat all GRE anomalies. 8% of players have this achievement. I did not do that shit. I beat like two or three, and it just gave me the achievement because the game was
Yeah,
bugging like crazy.
it's
But
crazy.
I mean, 3 years later, we've had wicked updates, and the one that I remember the most, I think it came out in either 2023 or 2024, but it was the gore update where like it added so many extra variations of like executions for zombies and enemy human players, and it was just phenomenal. Like they do what they need to do to actually make the game better, and Dying Light 2, I feel like that's the strongest reason for like why it's still an actively played game to this point, even with its
Yeah.
flaws. Like
Even though
Techland
there's a
just,
third one now.
yeah, it's called Dying Light the Beast, which I low key wanted to get really bad, but
Yeah.
I would go
But
crazy
like,
on Dying Light with y'all. I just hate that it's only two-player multiplayer.
what? That's true.
no, it's not.
Dying Light 1, you could only have one friend, I thought.
Oh no, we played Dying Light 1. We
All
have a
four of us were
series.
playing.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah,
series with 4 people.
it
We
was
have a
me,
series.
Teagley, Zergy, and Fish. We were all playing
The
Dying Light
Fishilator.
together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have a series. Check my YouTube.
To be fair, we were playing on PlayStation, but I don't really think that like changes compared to like playing on PC. All right, everyone, that is it for today's episode of Team Meeting. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Yugen, Teagley, and Bubble signing off. Team Meeting officially adjourned.